What is this? What? No, 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 no. Oh my. Oh man, I don't know what to say. I don't. I really don't. Fallout 76 has had disaster after disaster after disaster. I have never seen a game with this many disasters. And I know I've said it a bunch of times already, but this game has just had so many disasters. Something always going wrong. And now this stupid 1 year past, this thing that they have right here, this is the stupidest thing that they've probably ever done. This is the worst thing that they've done. And let's just go down through the list really quickly of all the things that this game has done wrong. Now, the first thing is this game had a very terrible launch. It had a lot of bugs, a lot of glitches in it. Servers were very bad. There was no human NPCs. Not only that, but they promised that the graphics were much better and had much more detail than previous Fallout games, which was not the case. Then we had the issue where, people actually got into the dev room. So people got into the dev room on Fallout 76. They got access to that. There was another incident where people's credit cards information had actually gotten stolen from Bethesda. There was another incident where you had the canvas bags, where people were promised canvas bags, but all they got was nylon bags. They were basically scammed out of that. Then you had an issue where the moldy helmets, where certain GameStop, even though it was GameStop that made it, it was still branded as Fallout 76, where certain helmets, Power Armor Edition helmets they had, the red ones, could have dangerous mold growing inside them. So this game has not had a good launch, it has not had a good year, and now Bethesda comes out with this, which I don't even know what they were thinking. Like, there is no way that they decided to approve this unanimously. I can't imagine it. I cannot imagine a entire room of developers sitting down at the table and saying, okay, we're going to add this 12-month membership pass. This is what we're going to add, and we're going to charge people $100 for it for a year, or $12.99 a month. And they all said, oh yeah, great idea, let's bring it out. Who came up with this? Why did they think this was a good idea? Because I'll tell you what about this game is, I got this game when it first came out, because back then, over a year ago, when this game first came out, a lot of people looked forward to it. A lot of us, we were excited for the possibility of a Fallout Online game. We all wanted it, and, well, I shouldn't say we all wanted it, but a lot of people wanted an online Fallout game. I thought that would be cool, but the way that Fallout 76 was implemented was not working. It didn't work good. And they were going to release the Wastelanders update, which was supposed to come out in November. They're delaying that, but, whatever, they're delaying it. That update was supposed to, bring in human NPCs. It was going to bring in factions, new quests, and most importantly, it was going to bring in dialogue, things that you can actually choose to say. And I was actually looking forward to the Wastelanders update. I actually thought to myself, if this update is a success, maybe the game could somehow get back on its feet. Maybe, and that's a big maybe. But with this now, it looks like the game has no hope of recovering, and, my personal prediction is that this membership thing is going to be taken off. I think it's going to be taken off the store, probably within this week at least, because this thing has seen major backlash. So what is this yearly membership? What's in it, and why is it so bad? I have not seen a game just charge something so ridiculously overpriced. Let's go through it. I'm going to read it off to you guys, and I'm going to tell you guys what I think of this right now. Okay, so here we are on Bethesda's website, and this is advertising this Fallout First membership. Let's read it. Let's read exactly what this thing gives you. Private worlds, scrap boxes, and more come to Fallout 76 with Fallout First. Ever since Fallout 76 launch, we have consistently worked to improve and evolve the experience based on your feedback. That's why we're excited to launch Fallout First, a premium membership that offers something players have been asking for since before launch: private worlds for you and select friends. And the reason that I'm laughing in this is because when they say we consistently work to improve and evolve the experience based on your feedback, people have been asking for private worlds since before launch. That is true, but I didn't think that they would have the nerve to charge people for that. There's a lot of games where you try to have your own private server. Well, you should try to have your own private game. You just go into a private game, invite your friends, that's it. You can do it on GT Online. You can't do it on Red Dead Online, at least not yet, but, there's a lot of games that I can think of. Call of Duty games offer private matches. GTA Online offers private matches. There's plenty of other games that offer private matches, and they don't charge people for it. I could go into a private match on GTA Online, explore the world, and play with my friends. I'm limited in certain activities, like I can't run businesses in a private session on GTA Online, but, I still have that feature of a private session. But this is what people have been asking for since the start, and this game has had such a disaster. You could have actually turned this into a good marketing tool for the game. Not like this, but you could have offered private worlds free of cost. It should be free. And you could say, we're sorry for, our mess-ups on this game. We're sorry about all the glitches and the terrible launch, but here you go. One thing that you guys have been requesting, private worlds for everyone. If you did something like that, even people that hate on the game, they would have to admit that at least they took a step in the right direction by adding private worlds to the game. But the fact that you're charging people for that, you're charging people for private worlds, have they lost their mind? And let's see what else they have in here. So private worlds, playing a private world exclusively for you and up to 7 friends. And the thing is, I was actually reading another source which actually said these private worlds, they're not completely private because other people have also been joining them. So we have Scrapbox, unlimited storage for crafting components in your own new Scrapbox container. So that right there says that we are being limited. We have a big paywall right here, a big paywall. For people that don't know what a paywall is purchasing something in a game to be able to do something else. And right here, basically saying that people who have this year one are going to have unlimited storage in their Scrapbox, but yet regular players don't. So you have the ability to make it unlimited, but you're instead charging people for it. And a survival tent, a new placeable fast travel point with a stash sleeping bag and more for your basic needs. Damn. And receive 1,650 atoms per month to use in the Atomic Shop. That is basically $16 because like 100 atoms is like $1. But I'm going to show you guys something else. Take a look at this. This is me going through the Atomic Shop because, like I said, I purchased this game when it first came out, so I still have it. I actually installed it, and I installed it for this video, but I'm going through the item shop right here, and you can see there is a lot of items that are pretty overpriced. Some of these items, they're 800 atoms. That is $8, roughly. So, 1,650 atoms to use per month, that is not a lot. That can go to waste really quickly. So for basically roughly 30 to 31 days, we're only getting 1,650 atoms. And I shouldn't even say only because this whole thing isn't even worth it at all. They shouldn't even be charging anything for this. This should not exist. But you see right here, I don't know what was going through their mind. This is a terrible marketing idea. And this is going to backfire on them really bad. This is going to hurt them really bad because if Bethesda does not pick up their game and, they don't do a good job with Elder Scrolls 6, because Elder Scrolls 6 is their last hope, this studio could go bankrupt. That's after the disaster that they've had with Fallout 76. So the point is, the atoms, you could go broke pretty quickly with that. You can earn atoms in the game, to be fair. You can earn atoms in the game, but the fact that you're paying $100 a year for membership like this, and you just get 1,650 atoms, not even 2,000 atoms, and you get the Ranger Armor outfit. Ranger Armor, an iconic Fallout outfit exclusively for members. So you're also paying $100 for an outfit, and icons and emotes pack. Unique icons and emotes available only to members. Also for emotes. Oh man. I honestly don't know what to say. He's like, please, if you're watching this video, and even if you play this game, please do not purchase this. Do not purchase this because this is a total scam. And, why is this game not free to play? Because there is a lot of games that are free to play but offer passes. So you are going to be charging people, regular price of a game like this would be $59.99. You can probably find this game for discount in a lot of places for around $30. But, regular game price, $59.99. You got to pay for that. And then you pay for this also, $100. So, $100, that is basically $60 for the game, plus $40. So that is basically about 160% of the game, because that's 100% of the price plus two-thirds of the price. So for $100, you're not getting a ton of new quests. You're not getting factions. You're not even getting new weapons. You're just getting one outfit, some items, a survival tent, unlimited storage in a scrap box, and a private world that does not even work. That's what they're advertising here. What's the worst, and the worst thing about the pass, guys, in my opinion, the worst thing about it is that it doesn't even include the game. So if you actually want to purchase this game, you have not owned Fallout 76, and you want to purchase it for some reason, if you just buy the pass, you will not be able to get the game. So even paying $100 for a pass like this, the game isn't even included with that. It's not. I have not ever seen anybody do something like this. This is going to backfire on them really bad. Really, really bad. This is going to backfire. People were hating on this game. People didn't like this game, and for good reason, too. But now with this, at least the Wastelanders update, it looked like the game could recover. That trailer, it showed the dialogue, it showed the factions, the new quests. And, I was thinking to myself, if they pull off the Wastelander update correctly, they add dialogue, add all these factions in it, populate the whole world of NPCs, maybe the game will make some kind of comeback. But with this now, people are just going to be outraged. People are going to... It's just a disaster. It is a disaster. I can't imagine anybody actually purchasing this. I have not seen one person actually defending this. I've seen a lot of comments about this. I've looked at articles about this. I have not seen one person actually defending this. And if you actually defend this, please post down below. I'll be respectful to you. And let me know why you think this is a good idea, if anybody actually supports this pass thing. But I don't know what they were thinking. It's a disaster. Your game is not completely fixed. You haven't added the human NPCs to the game. You haven't added those factions. You haven't added the dialogue. You haven't fixed a lot of things in this game. This game is still pretty broken at times. I just signed in just to play for a few minutes, and look at how laggy it was, how badly the frames were going. Look at how badly the frames are on this game. And you have the nerve to come out there after all the disasters, all the fails with this game, and charge people $100 for something, for private worlds that don't even completely work, a feature that should have been in the game on day one. You're going to be charging people $100 for that for a year? So let me know, what do you guys think of this? But I don't know if Fallout 76 can recover from this now, because I didn't think it could get any worse. I was kind of, making fun of the helmets. I covered the moldy helmets about a month ago. I talked about them in a video, and I said to myself, I can't imagine any more disasters happening for this game. Well, I was wrong. Here, this is the biggest, probably the biggest disaster that they ever had. Trying to charge people $100 for this, it's pretty much corporate greed. That's what this is. So let me know, what do you guys think of this? And if you guys enjoyed the video, drop a like. And if you're new to my channel, join my channel, subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, everyone.